hold onto your hats, because the Women's Champions League quarterfinals are serving up some absolute banger matchups. We're talking about the fierce rivalry between Barcelona and Real Madrid, and an all-London showdown that's set to ignite the pitch between Arsenal and Chelsea. And the drama doesn't stop there. We'll dive deep into what makes midfield maestro Pedri so special, as revealed by his own teammate Jules Kounde. Is he really the most brilliant player at Barcelona? We're also getting an inside look at the training ground with the latest from Barcelona's first session of the week, where stars like Gavi and others are putting in the work. And we're tracking the recovery of injured players like De Jong and Kounde. And prepare to be amazed as Barcelona's own Lamine Yamal and Schertenleib are crowned the world's best teenage Wonderkids for 2026. This is huge. Stick around for all the details and make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The Women's Champions League quarterfinals are here, and they are stacked. Get ready for a massive clash as Barcelona takes on Real Madrid in a rivalry that's set to electrify. It's a Spanish Clásico on the European stage, and the history between these two is intense. Barcelona, aiming for another final, faces a Real Madrid side that has never reached the semifinals. The last time they met in the Champions League quarterfinals, they drew a crowd of over 91,000, a world record. This year's second leg will even be the first women's game at the revamped Camp Nou. Adding to the drama, we have an all-London derby as Arsenal faces Chelsea. This historic matchup marks the first time two teams from the same city will battle it out in the Women's Champions League knockout stages. Both Chelsea and Arsenal have shown incredible form, with Chelsea boasting a strong defense and offense, and Arsenal coming off a dominant playoff victory. The stage is set for some unforgettable football. Don't go anywhere, because what we're about to reveal about Barcelona's rising stars will blow your mind. Plus, get ready for the latest on who's dominating the training pitch. Jules Kounde has spoken, and he's named his absolute favorite Barcelona player, Pedri. Kounde isn't just dishing out praise, he's explaining why Pedri is on another level. He highlights Pedri's innate technique, his incredible vision with both feet, and a defensive work rate that's often overlooked. Kounde reveals that Pedri recovers an astonishing amount of balls per game, covering around 12 kilometers while simultaneously orchestrating the attack and breaking down defenses. It's a testament to Pedri's all-around brilliance, a player who truly operates on a different plane. Even with Kounde sidelined by injury, his admiration for his teammates shines through. And speaking of Barcelona's stars, we've got the latest from the training ground that you won't want to miss. Then, prepare for some groundbreaking news about the future of football's brightest young talents. The first training session of the week is complete at the Ciutat Esportiva Joan Gamper, and while the majority of the first team squad is away on international duty, those who remain are putting in the hard yards. We saw Gavi leading the charge alongside Casado and Szczesny, with promising talents from Barca Athletic and the U19 squad also joining the session. Crucially, we're getting updates on the recovery progress of key players like Eric Garcia, Balda, De Jong, and Kounde, who are all working on individual plans to be fit and ready after the international break. The team will train again before a short break, keeping the momentum going. But the training ground isn't the only place where Barcelona's talent is making waves. Get ready for some absolutely massive news about who's being crowned the future of football. The future of football has been crowned, and Barcelona is dominating. Lamine Yamal and Schertenleib have been named the winners of NXGN 2026, recognizing them as the world's best teenage Wonderkids. This is monumental for Barcelona, marking the second consecutive year they've claimed the top spot on both the men's and women's lists. Lamine Yamal, now an 18-year-old phenomenon, has achieved an unprecedented third NXGN title, further solidifying his status not just as a young star, but arguably one of the best players in the world already, even finishing second in the Ballon d'Or voting. He continues to be Barcelona's most decisive player. On the women's side, Schertenleib has climbed to the pinnacle, impressing on the international stage and carrying that form into her club performances. This is a testament to Barcelona's incredible youth development and a massive signal of intent for the future of the sport. That's all the incredible news we have for you today, but don't go anywhere yet. We've got a lightning round recap and a massive call to action coming your way right now. What a show! We've seen the Women's Champions League quarterfinals heat up with massive derbies, celebrated Pedri's brilliance as named by Jules Kounde, checked in on Barcelona's training and player recoveries, and crowned Lamine Yamal and Schertenleib as the world's top teenage talents. You don't want to miss any of this action. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, drop a comment below telling us your favorite story, and follow us on all our socials so you're always in the know. We'll see you next time on Barca FC.